Good morning, TK. For today's farm unit, we're going to focus on the question, what animals are kept on a farm? Now, I want you to think, we've been on a farm before. Remember our Tanaka Farms field trip? Yes. And we went into the petting zoo, didn't we? So, I want you to think back and see if you can remember what animals were at that petting zoo. Go ahead, tell me some. Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask my friends over here and let's see who they think are on the farm. Mr. Rooster? Oh, Mr. Rooster thinks there are chickens. What do you think? Yeah? Oh, and Mr. Cow? Moo. Mr. Cow thinks that there are cows on a farm. I think so too. And Mr. Sheep, you too? You live on a farm? Mr. Cow lives on a farm? Dogs and cats live on farms? Yeah. Oh, and a donkey too, of course. Yes, there are farms with donkeys on it. So, remember yesterday when I said that if we want to learn more about a subject, a good way to do that is to find nonfiction books and read up about them? Well, today I have another farm book, another nonfiction farm book, and this book has a lot more details than the one we read yesterday. Okay, it's also called Farm. So let's look at the table of contents. So here's the contents again. What should we read? How about farm birds? What are farm birds? Like crows, maybe? You think crows are some farm birds? Well, I'm not sure. Should we read on and see? Yes, so this time the page number is in front. You see that? 6. So I'm going to turn to page 6. Here we go. Wow. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take a look at this page first. Notice the pictures. Go ahead. Tell me what you see. Yes. And? Okay. Yeah, lots of different types of birds. Oh, I don't see any crows though. Do you see any crows? Do you think farmers keep crows? No, they just fly around, huh? So these are birds that farmers actually raise, that he or she keeps and takes care of, huh? All right, here's the title of the section, Farm Birds. Okay, and let's go around and look at the pictures first and see if we can figure out what type of birds there are. What does that look like? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks like a turkey to me. Gobble, 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 gobble. And what about that? Oh, that's Mr. Rooster. I told you I live on a farm. You're right, Mr. Rooster. There you are. You're famous. You're in a book. And that looks like a duck, huh? Did you see ducks at Liberty Farm? Yeah, Liberty Farms? Yeah, in that video? And there's a hen or a chicken. All right, and there's a goose and a guinea fowl. Wow, that's a lot of different types of birds. Okay, so let's read. Farm birds can often be seen in farmyards or in farm ponds. Turkeys make funny gobbling sounds. Gobble, 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 gobble. Chickens are the most popular farm birds. Ducks like to swim in farm ponds and streams. Look at their beautiful colors, right? This is called iridescent. That's when it shines and shimmer and it looks like metal, okay? This is a mother chicken, also called a hen, and she can lay eggs for your breakfast. Let's look at their feet. They have different types of feet, right? I wonder why. What do you think? Why is this one and this one? Well, how are they different? Yeah, this one has a web in between, all right? And this one doesn't. Why do you think? Do you know? Whose foot is that? Do you think that belongs to a turkey or a duck? Probably a duck, huh? Where do ducks like to spend their day? Remember the video of Liberty Farms? Where do they like to spend their time? In the pond. So ducks like to, yeah, they swim. Do you think their webbed feet help them to swim? Yeah. And what about this? What does that look like? It has claws at the end, and claws are good for gripping onto things, huh? So, do you think this belongs to a duck or to a chicken? Yeah, probably a chicken. So let's read to find out. Okay. A duck's webbed foot is good for paddling through the water. Have you ever gone snorkeling and you've used your fins? Don't they look like, doesn't that look like the fins that you use to go snorkeling? A hen has claws for running on hard ground. Hens stay more on the ground. Do you remember the hens in the video running around and being chased by Reagan the dog? Yeah, they need these claws to help them grip on the ground so they don't slip and slide. And here are some of the farm birds. Duck, turkey, that's a goose, rooster, and a guinea fowl. Let's see. So did you learn some more things about farm animals? Yeah? Okay, let's go back to the table of contents. Let's see. How about cattle ranch? What's a cattle? What? I know you know, Mr. Cow. That's a big hint. You're right. I will give you a look at this page. So what do you think a cattle ranch has on it? Lots and lots and lots of cows. That's right. Cattle ranch. Oh, look at these. If these are cows, who do you think those people are? Cowboys. Yes. And they're riding the horses, huh? Okay, what do you think the horses do to help the cowboys? Okay, yeah. Helps them get around faster, don't they? Yeah, okay. In the United States, cattle are kept on huge farms called ranches. These people are cattle herders. They are also known as cowboys. Grazing cattle. So I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's see. So what are those cow doing? Yeah, they're just eating, aren't they? The cattle graze or feed on open. Sorry, let's start that again. The cattle graze or feed on open areas and can move around wherever they like. And then it's time to move on. So that's just moving on. A herder herds or gathers them on horseback when he wants to take them to a new area to feed. So if they've chewed up all the good grass here, it's time to move to another place. And that's when the cowboys and their horses have to wrangle up the cows and move them from one place to another place. Catching cattle. If an animal escapes, the herders sometimes use a special rope called a lasso to catch it. Do you see his lasso? There we go. In the pen, when the cattle are ready to be taken to the market to be sold, they are herded into a pen, and that's where they stay. All right. Did you learn some new things about cows and cattle ranches and cowboys? Good. Okay, we're going to stop there for today. Tomorrow we're going to learn more about farm animals, okay? But now I have a little poster I want to show you.